a lot's being made about the new offensive system so far. How does it as a defense going up against it?
It's been good, OTAs, new offense, so they're coming out ready to work. They put in a new scheme this offseason, and they executing it pretty good.
Demario kind of talked about how it helps the defense as well. How does it impact the defensive line to go up against an offense now that you would otherwise probably not prepare for until?
Yeah, it's impacting the defense a lot because throughout the year we see a lot of teams similar to their offense that they're doing now. So they're getting us right, and we playing fast, and they coming off the ball, and we just making each other better by competing every day and just trying to make offense and defense better.
You talk about the speed. How much more of a noticeable change is it with this scheme compared to last year?
Say that again.
The speed that you talked about. How much more noticeable of a jump is it with this new scheme?
I feel like offense and defense right now, we have a sense of urgency. We want better results this year versus last year and the year before. So our sense of urgency has picked up tremendously. So the offense had picked their tempo up, and then we picked our tempo up, and we just out there competing.
Carl, how do you feel going into this season?
Yeah, I'm excited. I feel good. I've been consistent throughout the OTAs, and I'm just really excited for the guys, Kim Jordan, Chase Young, Bazee, Peyton Turner. So we got a lot of vets coming back. So I'm really excited. And once we get everyone healthy, we're going to be ready to go.
8.5 sacks last year, led the team. What's next for Carl Granderson?
Man, just to stay consistent. That's my key this year. I started off fast last year and then hit a wall in the middle. So I'm just trying to be consistent throughout the year, making my teammates better around me, and lead by example. Try to come to practice, ready to work every day, show these guys, how we do it here, and be a vet. So staying consistent, being a vet, being a pro is going to be important for this next upcoming season.
How do you dig into, you mentioned hitting that wall midway through the season, how do you go back and reevaluate that so you can, find whatever you need to avoid that going into the next season?
So sometimes it incorporates, you got to change up your routine a little bit, start off the season hot, but once you feel like you're getting complacent, you got to switch it up, turn it up a notch. So I'm looking forward, and I got some goals this year, turn it up a notch once we hit the middle, and just keep getting better throughout the season.
Can you share any of those goals?
Huh?
Can you share any of those goals?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Can you share? Can you tell us about the goals? Or you got to keep that?
We're going to keep it under the weather. Can't tell you all the secrets. Come on now.
What was like your focus this offseason in training? I know you've added a lot of weight since you've joined. Did you continue with that, or?
Yeah, I've been solid. I've been consistent right now. Just over the last couple of years, it was finding my weight range, what I play best at. So I found that range somewhere between 280 or 285. Try not to get below 275. So, like I said, that just comes throughout the season is being consistent. So last year I started off probably 283, and I finished in the low 70s. So this year, I got a chef, Chef Ash. Y'all got to check her out on IG, A Taste of Chef Ash. And she been keeping my weight on, staying breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And I'm looking forward to this season because I'm going to have it the whole year.
As somebody who's had to add a lot of weight to their frame, how hard is that in season to keep that on when you guys are doing so much?
I mean, it's very hard, but that's part of being a professional athlete. It's real hard. So especially when you go from being a practice squad and special teams to being a starter, you're getting way more reps, probably 50 plays a game. You sweating more, and you just gotta maintain and be a pro. So for me, it was really hard because I'm gonna go 110% every play, and I sweat a lot. So I could lose probably 10 pounds of practice, and if I ain't doing what I'm supposed to do off the field and recovering, then it's just gonna continue to go down. So I got a plan this upcoming season, and I'm ready to go.
When you were talking about like sense of urgency, it's like team wide, right? And
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
and that's related to kind of how last year went and some of this, we hear talk after the season about wanting the culture to be right. And like, how do you see that now compared to what it was?
I mean, it's the little things. A sense of urgency, like the little things. Everyone showing up to OTAs. It starts off there. So we got a lot of guys that showed up this year, OTAs. We almost got everybody. I believe probably 95%. So we just focusing on building a team chemistry, a team bonding right now, and just coming together as a family. So during the season, it take care of itself, and we got each other back.
What does Chase Young add to your unit?
You said what?
What does Chase Young add to that pass rush?
Oh man, I'm excited, man. I can't wait till he get healthy, man. I've been watching films, and he's real talented. So I'm excited. He should be coming back pretty soon. So him on the other side, he could play a little bit of inside too. So we're gonna have some dogs out there. We got me, Cam, Chase. We got some. We finna hook up some schemes up. So I'm just excited for everybody just to come. And then we got Camp in Cali, and we're just gonna get after it.
You mentioned that you watched tape on him. Was that after the acquisition, or was he somebody that you watched beforehand?
Yeah, I watched him before, even when he was in college. But then when he came out, just seeing how he played, he gave 100% effort. And then, of course, he's a pass rush specialist, so that's another thing we got him for. And then he could stop the run and make TFL. So, man, once he get healthy and we out there, I'm gonna show him how it's done.
And Carl, y'all kind of established like a standard as a team that really got after the passer, and maybe last year wasn't quite what y'all wanted it to be there. What does it kind of take to get back to where y'all were when you kind of were first with this?
I mean, really, it's just like I said, trusting your teammates. Last year we struggled a little bit on the run defense, so that's where it all starts off on the run. So we gotta stop them up front, stop the run, be the top run stopper in the league, and then we're gonna get more opportunities to pass rush. So moving forward this year, we're gonna build that foundation, stop the run, so we could, get after the quarterback from there.
Carl, what's it been like going against more of the motion and pre-snap shifts that in the Kubiak offense?
What, from the offense?
Yeah, from your perspective.
I mean, it's been a little different, just seeing a new offense in general, new blocking scheme in general. So for me, I pick up on film and I got to just watch certain keys and certain blocks and stuff. So that's what I be spending my off season doing, watching keys. And going back to last season, I watch camp, watch a few games, and watch my pass rush. So the main thing is formation, recognition. And that's what I'm gonna do once we finish up in minicamp. I'm gonna go back and watch all the OTAs and minicamp and recognize the formation. So that could help me moving forward.
The team had an issue with finishing games and halves last year on both sides of the ball. From the defense's perspective, what are you all doing already to correct the up and down trends of last year?
Yeah, it starts off now. Like I said, during OTAs, we got to build that foundation. Everyone finishing at the ball, playing as a team. And it's just not defense, it's the whole group, offense and defense. Last year we had the offense start off hot, the defense, we wasn't doing our job, and then the defense stopping, and then the offense. So we just got to put it all together coming this year so we could try to get that Super Bowl.
What kind of challenge does it present to a defensive line when Taysom Hill's lined up in the backfield?
Man, Taysom play, he do it all. That's crazy because after practice, I'm like, boy, you all over the field, But, he's a heck of a player. And, he could play running back, tight end, quarterback, his receivers. I seen him in front of me, and I'm like, bro, what you doing out here? You in the wrong position. So I'm pretty sure it's hard for the secondary because, they got to see the formation, and then one play he might be in the backfield, and then next thing you know, he might be lined up at the Z receiver. So, Taysom, he's a special weapon, and I'm excited for the offense to see what they're going to do with him this year.